So, what a day. We have been like literally running around like crazy. Last night, we went to the club down King Street. We met Beauty and the Bear. We went to the Salsa Fest
That's
today.
right.
And we went to the beach on Lake Ontario.
I'm exhausted.
I'm exhausted, but I had a blast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You guys, I am thinking about defecting. Can I be a Canadian spy? Can I apply for that? Is there an application for that somewhere? Because I would be.
Maybe the library.
Maybe. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you.
Right.
I'm with you.
Okay. So a very interesting thing happened. First of all, we saw so many interracial couples.
Well, and for us never being here, it was kind of surprising,
Right.
to be swirlers for years, and what I mean, and be in our own country, and not, but to see the way we saw it
Right.
here.
And there was a level of openness and a level of not being self-conscious that, I mean, they were holding hands. Nobody was looking. I mean, it was like a utopia. I've never, is that the right word? Utopia. It was like a utopia. Everybody seemed to be getting along. It was like kumbaya, like what heaven should.
Well, that's what was cool about it, was there was no, trepidation about walking
Right.
down the street. Like it
Right.
felt like the most comfortable I've
Yeah.
seen the people. You right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was, and it was so open, and I got to meet people who I'd just connected with online and saw them in person, and like seeing all that was great. But when it came down to all of it, was just the spirit of the place.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what happened with the Japanese
yeah.
guy?
You want to tell the story?
Yeah, you
Okay.
tell it.
You want me to tell it? So me and Chris, my cousin business partner Dave is getting our car. We're like in a little parking deck kind of thing, and me and Chris are there waiting on him to pull out because it was like a tight fit. So this Japanese guy was pushing this. What would you call that?
It was like a cart with all these like plastic storage.
Yeah, like plastic.
bins.
You buy at Home Depot like plastic storage bins. And he had a bunch of school stuff in it. He said like Japanese school or something. Something, I don't know. But anyways, so he's pushing this cart, and there's like a curb there. So he's like pushing, and somehow it like keeps going, and the bins fall off the thing, and they were like file folders, and they just all fell out of the bin.
Right, and they like went into the middle of the street.
Yeah. And they were going in the middle of the street, and so I'm like, here, we actually were holding these, right? And I go,
Yeah.
Chris, because they gave this to me for free. I go, hold this, and I go to start helping them. There's a group of, well, I would say either late teens, early 20s,
Yeah,
walking
about
up,
five of them,
about
yeah.
5 of them walking the street, and they just hurry up and rush to help them.
Right.
I mean, I never did anything like that in my life.
And it wasn't like here's a folder because it's by my foot. It's picking up the folders, picking up the bins.
Yeah.
There was a flower vase that
Guys
fell.
and girls, too.
Guys and girls, and we were just sitting there like
wow, yeah, like we looked at it, maybe you like locked eyes, like I can't believe I'm
we
seeing
can't.
this. Yeah,
It was just the level of kindness and thoughtfulness.
Man, it was cool. That was really cool.
And warmth. And I just gotta say, what are you waiting for? I'm mad that it took me this long to come here.
How about me? I only live 5 hours
I know,
away. I'm even more mad. I don't want to get into that. But yeah. But you best believe I'll be back here.
I know.
ASAP. Airbnb in it, So.
Right. And it wasn't just that. It was just the energy. Like people, like street performers are out. I mean, remember that guy with the bagpipes? I mean,
yeah, that was cool. You got to put that video up too.
Yes, we're definitely.
This guy was rocking they had the bagpipes, and then the other guy was on the drum, bucket drum, right? And he's banging, and they're doing. What song were they doing? They're doing Star Wars at first.
Yeah, they were doing Star Wars, and then they did. I think it was Amazing Grace, wasn't it?
No,
it was when the Saints go marching in.
Yeah,
because we were marching, and then he just like it was just. This whole
awesome.
weekend has been a party. Like this, yes, it's work, but I have been completely entranced and completely like enchanted by this whole place. And I can thoroughly say, because the comments that would be on my blog would be, come to Toronto. Swirling is not a big deal. Everybody does it. It's so different from America. And we finally challenged that. And we were like, okay, is that true?
Because people give a lot of lip service to stuff, right? You know, you get that a lot. You know, like,
right.
This is great. Or,
this is so much better than where you are.
Yeah.
And I have to say, you were right. This is so much better in terms of interracial relationships and interactions and diversity, true diversity, where they celebrate each other's backgrounds, but they're also not afraid to merge. It's here. It's here, and it's amazing, and it's beautiful. And at the conclusion of Swirling Around the World, I'm almost sad. I'm almost near tears that I'm like, this is the end. Because it was such an amazing time.
Right. For you. I'll be back. But I want, let's make a good point too. I think also from what I saw, to give you my personal, from the vibe that I got, I also think Black women and Black men really, I think, would benefit the most from it. What do you think?
Right, I do. Because, and I think there's a lot of hesitancy and fear, but you come here and there's just not that, you don't have it in your mind, is this person, doing this because I'm Black? Is this person doing this because, you don't have that constant albatross on your head. Everybody is free. The Black men are happily swirling it up with their, with their wives and kids, and they're having, their girlfriends. Everybody's happy, and nobody is like, there is no side eye in that regard.
Well, another thing that helps too is being that there's so many different races. Like we were saying, you can't tell what anybody is. Right. Then it almost makes it. There's even less of a level of type of racism because you're like, nobody knows what everybody is.
What everybody. And you also don't have in Canada historically. Canada was the place in the Underground Railroad where slaves would go to escape. And I would say today that the railroad is now above ground, and you need to hop on the train and get on over here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, don't be scared. I mean, we talked about this in the car ride. Remember that a lot of people won't come because it's a whole different country. It's, first off, come test it out. I mean, don't get your, don't just move here and be like, yeah, I'm a Canadian. But I mean, it's worth, but I'm saying, like, you got to come and see it for yourself first, I think.
And what's great is about Canada, here's a fun fact. You can stay in this country for up to 6 months before you have to go back and renew your visa. And that's actually more than enough time to figure out whether you're going to like it or not.
Yeah. Yes, right.
But I want to say thank you so much for taking this journey with me. It was an amazing experience. I will say, ladies, get your passports. Special thanks to Johnny and Swirl Network TV.
Let's not forget David C. Snyder, who was behind the camera the whole time.
All right, the crew, you guys have been amazing. And it's been fun. It's been work, but it's also been fun. And that's the best kind of work, is the work that's fun.
That's right.
And join me if you guys enjoyed what you saw and you find it in your hearts to want to support this. We're trying to get to London. So here's the link at the bottom in the description box where you can contribute Swirl Around the World going to London as our next trip. We learned a lot in this one, and we're looking to learn a lot more in the future. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. It was your support that got us here, and I'll see you on the plane.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Oh,
Canada. I don't know
the rest of the words.
And the rest of the words, yeah.